this is a brand new technology that they've introduced. And joining me now is the general manager of OCS Group. And Tony Scott, we appreciate you having us out here this morning. First of all, we're talking about the training mode here. I want to show everybody what we have going on behind me, because what you're doing here is teaching your own employees, your own inspectors, how to use your brand new technology.
Yes, that's right. We've been doing inspections for a number of years for the offshore industry, hazardous area inspections. And these are some of our inspectors that have just finished the job now. And they've come in because our next job will be with HazardTRAC. So the course itself is API approved, which is the American Petroleum Institute approved. And what we're doing is we're making sure that they understand the equipment as a bit of a refresher for them, but it's more important that they understand HazardTRAC and how that works.
Okay, so let's tell people how HazardTRAC works, because you drew a great picture for me when you said, in the past, what we've been doing is writing down the statistics of what we see on the rig and writing down our report, and then we hand it to them on paper, and then sometimes it gets worked with and sometimes it doesn't. But it's different when you have it on electronic software. Tell me why it's different.
It's different because we can actually hand this over to the rig, this new software, and once the rig have got this in their hands, they can address all their remedial work. So some of the remedial action that needs to take place, they can repair it, enter the data on here, and see the graphs move from being a problem to being something better.
And as a service to your customers, what you're going to be doing is looking at the data and saying, hey, you've got a trend here,
yes.
And this is something that you really haven't been able to do before.
That's right. And we're really keen on this. This is a great safety factor for industry. Once something's out there that's been identified, whether it's the equipment or whether it's a training issue, once they've been identified, companies out there can action things and get things sorted out.
Okay. Tony, I'm sorry we are out of time, but I appreciate it very much. What can be done with this on a large scale? It's almost endless, Melissa and Mike. I mean, if you can compare the data between the rigs of one company, then OCS can compare the data between customers. Not necessarily share proprietary information, but see, maybe there's a valve that everybody's using that's not working properly. They might be able to see that with the trend on this new software, and that's why it's really a good thing, and hopefully it will promote the safety of the industry. Back to you.
And it's important because, like Andrew just alluded to, you have so many different companies out there operating. Of course, they're not necessarily going to be talking to each other about specific equipment issues. So it's a good thing that they're working on there.
And on a lighter note,